Good morning. Um, the power of apology. I just saw it on TikTok and it struck me that I don't apologize much for anything. Um, Maybe because I don't have that kind of a people around me that it becomes like ordinary thing to apologize for whatever you have done or whatever you have said in the past that made someone hurt or um, I don't know. I'm sure I have, but I don't have that kind of a relationship with people that it feels that it would be to any point of actually apologizing for anything. I take accountability for when I felt like, I did something or I said something that was kind of unnecessary. During that period, there could have been a lot of fights or disagreements or tension, or I usually just leave. As I said in a previous video, there is not one person or one situation or one place that has ever won a war with me of me not leaving. If I want to leave, I will leave eventually, and I will do everything in my power to make that happen, no matter what the other person feels or group of people feels that I should stay or come back, or they try to drag me back to a situation I don't want to be in. There is not one situation in the past that I haven't won that kind of a war, and people usually try to kind of hinder me from leaving. So it never comes to a position for me to actually apologize for my behavior or things I've said or things I've done. Um, I don't care that much about people apologizing to me. I appreciate it, um, obviously, because it means that they are capable of some sort of self reflection. So I just felt today when I heard that TikTok say the power of apology. Even if you don't want to, even if you feel like you have done nothing wrong, even if you feel I feel that I have done things wrong, absolutely. Maybe it was the circumstances around me, maybe it was high pressure, high stress, having the people around me that I had at the time. I acted and did things that I normally wouldn't do. I'm starting to become more and more myself now, and I would like to apologize. Not that I think anybody will watch this, but for me, it's important to kind of say it at least. I would like to apologize for if anybody has felt like I have been mean or like I have done something or said something that hurt them or in any way kind of affected them. I just want to move on now. So now I have, even if it is not to a specific person or place or situation. Um, I don't know, as I said, I don't know. People usually don't sit down and talk to me calm and collectively. They usually try to control me or try to manipulate me or try to one up on me or try to. I've had really bad people around me. I don't know. It just, I apologize. I want to move on now. So, the other thing I want to like to talk about is that there's so many hints that I'm going to move again. But to this place, it will be kind of the last, or to a place where I actually feel like I lived here before, or this is such a familiar place to me. And I was so surprised by it because there is nothing in my life right now that would point out that I'm going to move. I said that if I ever leave this, it would be for something that is better than this is, because this is pretty fabulous. This is like the best. They are so sweet and kind, and this is so beautiful, and it's just, yeah, I couldn't be more grateful for it. However, what is has come up is that I need a quieter place. I need the energy should be more calming and more like connected to nature. And I was so up in my head because I like living in Djursholm. I feel like home here. I like the vibe. I like the serenity of it. It's like a small town in a busy town, which my friends also have said when they visited. Like they really like the town feeling of it. It's called a city, but it's more like a town. And I was just, how is it possible for me to move to a better place in this area? Because this is extremely expensive here, like extremely expensive here. I I used to walk down by the water, um, like for the whole path that they have, like right where the water is. I haven't done so in quite some time though, but I used to. And when I did, I saw this little house, a little cottage-like house. It's kind of small, uh, and I fell in love with it. For like, it just took me seconds, and I adore that house. It's on the most flashy address you can have. Like it's so special. Um, it's next door neighbor to Daniel Ek, which is Spotify's owner. That's how flashy it is. He owns this huge property that is connected to this house. Like they are next door neighbors, and that I just think is really fun. However, now I start checking here. I don't get why Daniel Ek actually moved to Djursholm. I wouldn't believe that the vibe of Djursholm actually would welcome him. I would think that Lidingö would be more his vibe, like entrepreneurial, tech. They are very ambitious there. There's like a different vibe to it. When I go back to Lidingö, I don't vibe with it at all. Djursholm is more my cup of tea. Like the density of it, the richness is like in the in the soil almost here, and I don't know. I just thought about it. I wonder if he feels welcomed here. He okay, gossip. What I've heard from the grapevine, or whatever you call it. He actually knocked on the previous owner's door and asked if they wanted to sell, and that was kind of a people just do that here because it's just such a unique property, and they sold for uh, like 500 million Swedish crowns or something. Is like insane money. I don't know how long he has been living there, but I don't know. I hope he enjoys it. I'm not so sure the vibe of Djursholm actually fits him, or that he feels welcomed here at all. I haven't met him. I obviously could in a grocery shop, even if he's married, by the way, so not like that. Um, but and I wouldn't recognize him either. I'm just really bad at kind of recognizing people or seeing people. I wouldn't know that it is him. I mean, However, back to the cottage, his next door neighbor. Um, I love it that this cottage. Maybe I should walk past it today and take a photo because I obviously is not going to afford a house like that. I mean, just no. If I'm not, if someone doesn't give me, I don't know, 30 million Swedish crowns, or I win the lottery or something, because this house is small. It's on a small property, um, but it is directly with connected to the water, and it's so pretty. If I remember correctly, it's like pink or terracotta-ish. And the woman that lives there, I googled obviously. A woman that lives there, she has like all the trees. It's like it. She has so many trees. I think her property is like the property that has all the trees in this neighborhood, because everybody just get rid of them, and I love that. I love natural shade. I hate direct sunlight. I can't stand it. I can't sit and eat in direct sunlight. I've always been like that. It just hurts my soul in a way to be in direct sunlight. So I love that. And she also has like wooden planks that is like a divider. So when you walk past the house, past the property, you don't see a thing. And it's not fancy at all. It's just wooden planks and a lot of greenery. And I usually try to kind of take a sneak peek um, when the door is open, because she leave it open from time to time. I don't know if she actually can shut it, but I've always wondered how her garden looks like, because it's, I don't know, it feels like a safe haven that I want to say kind of cottage like. And she has her own dock. I don't know, I don't think she has a boat. I don't know. I have to walk past that house today and maybe sneak a picture of it. I did a reading to see where her head is with the house, and maybe she is actually thinking about selling. Maybe it's starting to become, I don't know, a burden or something. So maybe the house will get up on for sale, or if anybody hears that they gonna purchase the house without it coming out on the market. I would love living there. It's just, if I had the money, I would knock on her door and ask her if she would want to sell it to me. Um, and I would just continue to kind of have the trees as it is, and like create a garden or something that is just my own little cocoon in a way. I don't know, I can't describe it. It's just so not flashy, in the most flashy address ever, and I love that. That is just, I don't know, it's grounded. It's it's just it's just me in a way. So I started to think about that house today, when I felt like, I hear you, I'm going to move, but I have no picture in my head of where I would like to go, because this is so nice, this place, and where I have had a hard time kind of picturing like where I would like to go, or because I felt like the universe is deciding for me. So why am I even going to go and get a picture or ask for something I like, or because it's been shut down so many times. But that house, yeah, that is my dream. And it probably will be. Now, probably will move somewhere else because it must be kind of worth like 30 million Swedish crowns or something. I know it says on Google 20, but that is just, I don't know if that's realistic. Maybe it is. So maybe 25. And yeah, that's a lot of money. So you have to be rich. I'm not. I don't even have like, I don't have a job either. Like, I'm so far away from. But I love it. It's adorable. I think me and my God, I'm not crying. I'm just getting allergies from. I'm allergic to grass, and it's starting to pop up now because it's been raining for several days. So it's just taking off now. So that is why I'm um, feeling slightly like I have a cold, even if I don't. Yeah, I think that is. I'm going to take a walk with Wille, and sneak a picture of that house and dream about it. Um, who knows? Maybe I win the lottery or something. And and if I do, I actually will go and knock on her door and ask if she wants to sell, because I would so regret not doing that. Um, I would regret it for the rest of my life, especially if I will know later on that she has sold it to someone else, or that she thought about maybe renting it out because she's moving somewhere. Maybe she's never coming back, but she doesn't want to sell like right now. Maybe she wants to sell in a few years or so. So you can rent it for like a year or so. But eventually you will need 20 to 30 million Swedish crowns to buy it. Um, and that is so far away from anything I have. So typical, obviously, and you will fall in love with something that is so out of reach. Um, yeah, I think I've done spoken about it. I'm done speaking about it now. Um, the cards say that I will to a place where I feel like it's mine, and that is calmer, more in nature, either by the water or like trees and a garden, which this house have. So I'm going to use it as like a picture of where I would like to live, and we'll see what happens. I'm not searching for something right now, and as I said, I'm happy here. It's better than I could ever imagine, and it has given me such a joy to just have a place that is this beautiful, and yeah, that the universe shows that they want something different for me. So we'll see. Something is like will happen, or I don't know. I feel I'm confused as always when the universe is telling me something and it's like it doesn't show at all. If I had a job that kind of paid that kind of money, if I in some way, you know what I mean, when you have something in your reality that kind of points out to it, it's the path that is where you're going. But when it isn't, I don't know. I love the house. I'm going to take a picture of it today. uh, I think it's pink or terracotta, pink something, very cozy. So